Alright, so this is going to be a little two-part video. Basically showing you the new fitting I have for my returnless line upgrade kits for the 05 to 10 Mustang, and a little trick to help you install it due to some design limitations of the stock fuel hat. But to get started, the main issue is the fact that the outlet is angled on the factory hat. So if I use a standard EFI to AN adapter, which I have the locking clip removed just to make it easy to remove and install. So I install one of those and then go to a regular AN. Doesn't matter what you use, 45, 90, obviously a straight wouldn't work. So these swivel, which is nice, but if you look at that height, it's just way too tall, right? So the steel lip in the body and then that dust cap, that rubber boot under your back seat, it's way too tall. And actually this will hit the rear seat. So the rear seat won't clip all the way down without pushing into the foam in the seat. So to solve that problem, I had a custom fitting made, which is right here, which has a radius internal 90 as low profile as we can make it with the lock. And again, it's double Viton O-ringed and Teflon locking clip, safe for all fuels, made of aluminum black anodized. So real trick, nice fitting that's going to be using in all my returnless 8A and line upgrade kits. So the next part was getting it made so it would sit low enough, the angle wouldn't impede the height, and then the actual cant on this makes it tricky to lock down. So this next part, I'm just going to help you all show you how to install this properly so you're not going to have a leak and it's not going to come off. So if I just push it straight on with the locking clip, it doesn't lock, right? Because what's happening is the locking clip will bottom out depending on the orientation. So you actually have to turn the locking clip away to where it's not hitting the top of the hat, right? And then if you look in, you can see the clip, white clip, isn't under the lip. So you might get it to spring in if you push it, but chances are it's not, just because of how tight this is, because now that other side is touching the bottom, right? So it doesn't immediately lock. So when you install these, you're going to have to manually lock it. And it does clear and it does fit. It just takes a little effort. It's not a simple push on like I would like. So line up the side you're working on, and all you got to do is take a small flat tip and make sure you push that clip. You hear it clip onto the lip, so now that side's locked. It ain't coming off, but you want to make sure, flip to the other side, do the same on this one. So take your flat tip, just get right on top of that. I'm going to push it down, and you'll hear it slip and clip into place. Boom. All right, so just be easy with it. Turn it around. It's this. What's nice about the double O-ring seal in this lock is it swivels, which will make it easy to install in the car, right? So now I have oriented how it would be in the car, right? So this is the front of the car. This is the back. The level sender points to the sender. So you can see the level sender there. And then you want to orient it with that angle pointing this way, right? And so when installed like this, it swivels. Once you have the line in with this slight down cant of the angle, right? She's on there good. She's sealed. It'll clear the A in the line. So I have a little piece of line here to show you. So there's the line, and then that'll feed under the steel lip. You can put your boot back on. Now the boot will rest on this slightly, but it doesn't protrude much above the steel ring, and the seat sits perfect. So this low profile is the QD way so that you can easily install this line upgrade and it's all bolt on. You don't have to do any modifications, no cutting, no modifying the outlet of your fuel hat. So, and then the line obviously would feed under, down into the car to the filter, and then up to the rails with the rest of the kit. So yeah, if you have any questions, just ask, but that's the proper way. You want to make sure both sides of that clip snap under the metal lock ring on the hat, right? Let's see. Both are snapped in. There's no chance of this coming off. Perfect seal. Still swivels without binding on the hat. Yep, and that's it. All right, thanks.